Hey, are we live? Are we live? Alright, gonna inform everybody that we're live. Hello, everybody. Everybody, and every limb and every head. It's time to doodle. Let's go. Okay. Doing all the social media stuff. Bear with me. We live. Nice. Alright, and I have to copy that into the to Instagram. Did I copy it to Instagram? Okay, I did. Alright. Social media. Go away. Hey. Oh. Alright. Let's go. And let me double check the sound. Alright. Let's go. Am I only in your right ear at the moment, or everything is fine? Please let me know. Michelle, let me know if the sound is okay, or I only come in from your left ear. For some reason in my live stream. The sound is okay, or I only come in from your left ear. Huh. Oh, yeah. This should be better. Woo! Oh, no. My microphone died. 1 second, guys. Aha! Alright, now it should be fixed. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Aha! Alright, now it should be fixed. Okay, cool. We're good. Now sound is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just set up my Yeti to, whatchamacallit. Is it still small in volume, or is it okay? Oh, man. Right, I am like, do I have to just get closer to the mic or something? I'm trying my best, guys. Yikes. Is this louder? Oh, yikes. Is this better? Or no? It's good. Alright, for the person who can barely hear me, I apologize. I don't know what's wrong with, in OBS, my microphone is at very high setting. Was it louder before I changed the microphone stuff, or was it the same? I am not sure, guys. I'm sorry. No, the music is barely. Can you hear the music, guys? Oh, crap. Maybe it's just quiet right now. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. I need a professional sound guy. Everything's so confusing in OBS. Alright. Time to doodle. The sound is much better than the previous time? Okay, good. Alright. Then, just for people who can't hear me, just, crank up the volume. We'll figure out later. Hey, Aster, how's it going? Hello, my beautiful children. A bunch of students are in the chat. Fion, hi. Facial, hi. Kate, 3NGN. Ravi, what's up, dude? Welcome. I have so many wires. When I started the live stream, as usual, one of my, whatchamacallit? One of my USB ports just decided that there's not enough power to power everything that I have on this PC. On my laptop, I guess. I feel very groggy today. Well, my voice feels groggy. Maybe when I went to bed and I finally woke up a Viking. Sound is good, going good, dude. Alright, nice. How you going, people? You ready to... I'm gonna set up a timer for 2 hours. We are live for... I'm not sure how long. We're live for 5 minutes. 2 hours... 1 hour and 55 minutes to go. Oh, okay, 1 second, guys. My camera. Configure video. Pan. Alright. I should be straight now. Alright, maybe a little bit to the left. Sorry. Dink. Alright, this is the bottom. Alright, here you go. Alright, let's color the sucker. I'm gonna leave the foreground people untouched for now. Okay, characters. And then I have some things for them here. Should go to characters. This should go into the background. Okay, nice. Except for this. So now our line work. There's also room lines on characters. Alright. Tell me how your life is. How your week been? You surviving? Little by little? One step at a time? Details table. Volumetric that goes on top. Sorry, doing some layer management. Why do I have 2 line layers? Boom. Oh, that's the old one probably. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Alright. Nicola Ferrari, looking lovely. Am I looking lovely or the painting looking lovely? Oh, check Instagram DMs. You sent me the prints of the painting. Let me see. Do you guys want to see the prints? All right. Okay, let's see if it's safe to show what's before that. Okay, everything's safe. Nice. All right, cool. Ooh, Michelle, look at this. Look at this, guys. I sent Michelle the high resolution files of the prints of the latest work, and they look huge. I'm not sure what the actual size of them are, but man, cool. Even I don't have any prints of mine. Technically, Michelle, this is probably the first ever print in the history of Valhalla for Artists that's been out. When you frame them, also please send photos because that looks awesome. Oh man. Is the difference different when... different? Is there a huge difference when you look at them when they actually print it out versus when you look at a digital copy? I'm just curious. Print store when? Oh man. I'm already epically failing at promoting courses. I'm not ready to start another endeavor. Well, I am failing upwards with promotion of my course, but with the print store, I'm not sure yet. But is there, Michelle, is there different, like, do you look at them differently when they're printed versus digital? Because I did have, well, I did print like very, very small versions of my work on like an A4 piece of paper. And the perception of it was different because you couldn't zoom in. You were stuck with looking at it. And actually, some of my work looked much better when it was printed versus when I was looking at it at the screen. In real life, not through the screen. Nice. Yeah, man. All right. What's that Kung Fu Panda moment? Enough talk. Let's fight. Chinese music in the background. Okay. Every time I start a painting session, I usually do a little layer called Victory Plan. And I just go over the main things that I need to do. I'm gonna keep those main characters for now. This girl probably needs a reblocking or maybe even a complete rework. I was thinking even maybe putting her to sit at the table, but then it'll be weird because the arc should be facing a different direction. So I kind of like this. And also, by the way, guys, this was not supposed to be cleavage. This was supposed to be the light hitting the dark area of the thing. And then only then, after that, I understood that I made it too bright of a local color. So the light's supposed to be, yeah, something like this. But I made it too bright. Now it looks like, yeah, chest area. Maybe we'll keep it around. Who knows? Yeah. Hey, Ren. It's really nice to see them in real life, not through the screen. Add some magic. Nice, nice, nice. I always wanted to do, if I ever do any printing, it has to be something super, super special and super collectible. Like limited edition printing with like signed in the back or on the actual thing. Maybe with some Viking coins or something like that. But actually what I really want to do is I want to publish the world building book for Lumur Saga, kind of like part 1. Which is going to have like maps, Creationarium, tribes, tech, sketches, keyframes, some little bits and pieces of lore. And maybe certain parts are going to be encoded in my coded language that I had from high school. I still remember how to write in it. Kind of looks like Dwarvish a little bit. Why are you not painting? Come on. What's wrong? Oh, I forgot. I have this huge thing. It looks like this. I don't remember how D is spelled. Yeah, that's my language. We used to write in it with my wife back and forth. It's like a coded Russian, basically. Just replace the Russian alphabet with like a Dwarvish-looking, Nordic-looking things, and yeah. You can get passive income from the first one. And a series of signed prints, and you can passive income from the store. Well, from my understanding, from all the people that I follow, if you kind of want to, one thing you have to understand about just like business in general, let's say with art stuff, prints have a very small profit margin, in my opinion, I think, unless you overprice them like crazy, right? Profit margin is like basically like where you buy the quality of the paper, the ink, unless you have a printer yourself, and then mail, and then packaging takes time, potential refunds, and then I'm not sure what prints are even selling for nowadays. Like, I never bought a print in my life. No, I lie. I did buy a print. I did buy an animation cell. It's not technically a print. I did buy an animation cell from, I forgot his name, sorry. On one of the 2D Kung Fu Panda shows when it still used to be traditional, or some of them were traditional. So I have that animation in between cell of the monkey from Kung Fu Panda. I paid like $60 for it, or something like that. I don't know, guys. If you really want it, just keep pinging me, and I'll do something. It's just for, you know, with crippling impostor syndrome. It's hard to imagine that people would want your work. By the way, are the music levels fine? Anyways, back to what I was saying. Victory plan. For now, we'll just leave this alone. We'll leave this and leave this alone. I think today we're just gonna work on this, and this area. And if we have enough time, I'll probably, in terms of focal points, probably gonna start with this guy, then go to this guy, then go to this guy. If we have enough time, go here. And then big question mark if we go here. Kinda, yeah, like this. Nice. Yeah, and then you can double check with yourself, like, what I was supposed to do. I always do it, especially with color keys, man. It's like, you usually have so much work, you don't know where to start, so just making a little victory plan thing and double check yourself is really, really good advice that worked for me lots of the time. I'm probably gonna remove all the volumetrics for now. Yeah, and just work with local colors and stuff. I'm probably gonna merge everything pretty soon, because you know, painting gets to a point sometimes when everything's too chaotic, and actually layer modes are not helping you. They're actually harming you. Yeah, so. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do it like how I always do. Merge everything, unmerge, put it on top. So now, in case I need some layer mask, I can't have it, and I'm just gonna go straight into it. We need to figure out what their local colors are gonna be and all that stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna start with the big dude first. Or you know what? Alright, no. I'm not gonna reblock line work. I just woke up, if you didn't notice. With the quality of my voice. Also, guys, did you see my Instagram story with customer support cat on IG? Yesterday I was like, my cat, every time I get up to go to the bathroom, he always takes my spot. I always say, what, are you a little freelancer now? That happened yesterday, and I was like, alright, let's use this photo. So cute. Today's a good day. I'm finally wrapping up the Christmas sale stuff for the color and light course. Man, it's really hard to do it. If you ever create a course of your own, man, good luck. I have more and more of a rising admiration for people who sell courses full time. I personally probably will never do that. I want to keep my foot in a freelance store one way or another until my animation studio is made, just so, you know, I have industry experience, so when students come to me I can be like, here's what you need to do and how the industry still works. But man, I have a never growing respect for the people who promote their stuff. You need to be of a special breed for sure to do this kind of stuff. It's definitely not for everybody. It's like you have to be very confident within yourself firstly, like really confident within yourself. Like insanely confident, like, yo, check out my stuff. It's really hard for artists to do. It's like I don't know, it's like a muscle. You either have it or don't. I'm not sure if it's possible to train. It's probably possible to train, but I don't know. And then when you search for tutorials on how to do it online, there's gonna be some chick online that says how to earn millions of dollars through Instagram DMs. I'm like, oh my god. Snake oil salesman. Sells women, I guess. Okay, one thing for sure that I need is to separate those guys. Okay, come here, go away, and then come back. There you go. Nice. Now I don't have to jiggle around the thing. And then I need to do the same thing with those two guys. If I have them. Do I have them? Here's one. Here's two. Cool. See how important it is to keep your selections? So then you can do like boom, boom, everything separated. Very nice. What about joining some platform store that produces and delivers prints by themselves? All artists does it, just upload art and gets income from it. I don't know, guys. It will be very impersonal. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll see how Lois does it. I missed some of it. Dude, put some prints and stuff in a series of... I don't know, okay. True and never use. Have to keep stock on hand. A bunch of people who attend conventions love prints, see gold foil stuff, and they usually go really quick. Maybe we'll do a convention or something, do a meetup. Then I can bring all the prints with me. Okay, I'm not sure. Joining some platform. Maybe in the future. I have too many things to juggle around right now. We still need to publish From Zero to Hero for Visdev Artists. We're working very, really hard on doing stuff in 2025. But it's just freelance, man. Like, I love freelancing, but at the same time I hate freelancing. It's like a double-edged sword. It takes all the time, even though the projects are great. Man, I'm not sure what's wrong with my voice. I sound like Miley Cyrus. You know Miley Cyrus? Miley Cyrus pod meme. Do you guys know this? I'm not sure if this sounds...
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
I'm not sure what's wrong with my voice today. Anyway, sorry for loud noises. The journey is what you remember anyways. Man, one thing that I really want to bring back in 2025 is like the project pitch meetings that we used to have. Only had a few of those, but I really enjoyed just different people coming with their projects and then practicing their pitching skills and all that. We had like, I think last time we had Aster, we had some cool Monster Hunter project, and then something else, I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it was really cool. And I wish we had the time to do it again. By the way, thank you very much for people who supported us through the Christmas sale. We got a little bit of money now to do more stuff for for artists, and the team is grateful, super grateful. We're already working on the main website to kind of like put everything in one space. We're making a PDF file, which is basically like a roadmap for newbies who just enter in the VizDev space, and how their journey will start and what they need to make the journey successful. Like we're putting like a big kind of like a VizDev Bible almost for people who just come into a space, so they can just open the VizDev Bible and then basically be like, okay, cool. Here is kind of like the roadmap that I will kind of take doing this stuff. And because the thing is with the art camp that I did, sadly it's very overwhelming for people. Like if you open, even for me, like if you open the playlist, it's like, oh yeah, I need a TLDR type of a deal. So I understand everything. So I'm kind of like doing a TLDR of the VizDev camp in terms of like, here's the history of VizDev, here's how it came to be, type of a deal. And here's what you need to do to like pursue this path, I guess. But that will take a while. But it is in an awesome production schedule. We have a little production schedule with the team where we plan things and collect all the ideas. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. This guy had a... Oh, that's why his nose is so weird. Yeah, I forgot. He has a helmet thingamajig. And pretty soon I have to figure out how the helmet is going to interact with the lighting and shining and all that stuff, so that'll be interesting. Plus, making a thing and seeing people actually like, what? It's so inspiring to really build the confidence. Yes, dual convention, that's been my side house of art. It's so fun to meet so many different artists who, when people love the same thing you do. Yeah, conventions they're great. They're just very... The only problem with conventions, there's people there. And there's lots of them. Lots of people. And last time I've been on a convention, it was Lightbox, and it was like many moons many moons ago. And I'm not sure if I'm able to interact with people. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine, but I don't know. There's a reason I am in my studio all day long. Dude, I was at Lightbox in 2024. No, no, no. I was in 2024. It was like I have a Lightbox highlight on my Instagram account somewhere in the saved stories thing. It was like 2020, maybe 2019. It was a good year. Met all of my friends. We rented an Airbnb together. That was fun. That was really fun. What else? People bought a bunch of booze. I don't drink, so except maybe in the morning when we had to go for airports. I mixed a little bit of Jack Daniels and coffee just to feel cool in the taxi. But then I didn't feel cool. I just felt awful. It did not feel good. Yeah, I think we watched Blade Runner with people, you know, that stuff. You could also apply for a table. Man, the thing is, I usually take any event like this super, super seriously. So for me, that would mean, like, I would probably want to do, like, 3D printed Lumur Saga figurines and really, really cool prints and all the other stuff. And then I'll be like, I'll take it seriously. Like, anything that I usually do, like, if it's a new game or a new activity, I'm like, alright, how do the best of the best do it? And I'll try to imitate it. And then if I fail, I'm like... That's the problem with, like, when you have high standards for yourself, like, anything but success and... and excellence feels like a failure. Even if it's just mediocrity type of a deal. That's, like, part of the thing that I need to start working on myself to fix, I guess, but... Should we connect the beard to the thing? I don't know, it looks weird. Should be connected, but we'll see. But yeah, it will be really, really fun. I do have it on my bucket list, I guess. At least once in life, I have to be like, you know, I did conventions. It was fun. Maybe even for me, but I'm not sure for sure. Should this guy just be... I really like just Viking wrappings. I'm not sure if it's just repetitive trick that I do all the time. I do definitely need to spend like a day or two, maybe a week or two, just getting new tricks into my whatchamacallit, under my belt in terms of character design. For some reason my computer is lagging today, so let me just close a bunch of stuff. don't quit on me. Steam, go away. Do I also have size set to priority real time? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Sometimes, guys, when your painting program is lagging, right click it. You find it in the processes, Ctrl-Alt-Delete. You go to details. You can do it with Photoshop too, set priority real time. And then it works fine. It's just after recent Windows update, Sai usually never lags. But then after that update, for some reason, when I launch it, CPU resources and all that stuff, and RAM are not distributed towards it for some reason. Don't know why. Thanks, Windows, for making my life more complicated. You're the best. But that trick usually solves it. Yeah, there's no lag anymore when I do that, and everything is fine. It's really important when you block in. It's to keep the skin layer underneath. So right now I screwed up a little bit. I need to keep it with this layer. It's just then later on you can just render those things separately, and it's really easy and convenient, I guess. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna merge this. And then... oh, fuck the right. Never mind, you're gonna merge everything, it's fine. Remember the plan, Misha. Okay? Okay. We're supposed to work on the first guy. You may ask me now, Misha, why did we do the black and white thing? Good question. Why didn't we start from this? Well, because sometimes as an artist, you need to explain yourself what you're gonna do later. Because painting is like solving a puzzle. It's really easy to paint when the puzzle is solved. It's really hard to paint when you don't know what you're doing. So, most of the time when you're painting, it's not really about painting, it's more about assembling the puzzle pieces. And then when you know what the values are gonna be, what the composition is gonna be, and all that jazz, These are very, very simple. You just kind of, you know, the just do it kind of mantra. Hey Falk, how's it going, man? Welcome back, brother. The my color wheel is right behind the microphone, so every time I duck, every time I use, you know, let's. Let's change the color wheel to here. One second, guys. I need to make a disgusting noise. I'll be right back. Alright, disgusting noise made. One thing that is really cool about local colors, and if you're painting something stylized, you can just come up with any color vibrancy or color variation that you want within the skin tones by just, you know, using purples, reds, and all that stuff. So for the head, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to, and I'm using this very toothy brush. And I'm gonna use some grays, some reds, some oranges, browns for the negative space here. Sometimes I overdo it. So like this. Works for now. Alright, is he gonna have some hair here? Or no? Is he bald? Good question. Does he have ears, by the way? Okay, I didn't give him ears. So probably a good idea to give him ears. Maybe they're gonna be super small. I don't know, maybe we'll not keep them around, who knows. Okay. Hey boys, watching from home. Are you on the cell tower right now, dangling hundreds of feet in the air, Boris? If you guys don't know, Boris works on cell towers. Sorry, I'm kind of dossing you, Boris, but it's a cool profession. I need to figure out how his head goes onto his body. Dude, this guy has a massive neck. His neck is so big we don't even know where it starts. I kind of don't know what I'm gonna do with my focal point later on that I just start painting. And what I usually do is I switch to another one, so I'll kind of know what to do with, and then I'll start addressing other problems later. I like to jump from task to task, I guess. Wolverine. I'm not sure about the wanting to be bald. Maybe I'll put some Viking tattoos on his head later. Alright, and then we have some. I'm gonna kill the saturation on the nose a little bit because it's too distracting. Привет, Миша. Когда думаешь, что виртуальные силы покинули, возвращается Миша с трансляциями. Найс. Привет, Дим. Такой Халк Хоган. Yep. That's a Hulk Hogan's father. Or something. Kind of nice. Negative space into this bad boy.
Sorry.
You okay?
No, I'm coughing.
You're coughing. Well, are you writing music right now?
No, I'm editing video. What?
No, just asking. My wife is sitting next to me, doing her stuff on her computer.
I'm so sore.
You're so sore? Good. I mean, you woke up. I mean, you worked out good.
Yeah. My internet is not working.
Yeah, we need to
I
buy
need
you.
to upload files. He already sent me like a couple more stuff to do. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm gonna be busy.
Good, good, good.
But hey, if I'm gonna get okay, I'll talk. Lord, I'm just excited.
Good. My wife she's a music composer, but she also does editing. And there's a big company that reached out to her to do a bunch of stuff. And, He is mentally preparing, doing some extra stuff to get the job.
Блаженный.
Artist family, yep. Sure.
У нас у Коти имя теперь официально Святой Василий Блаженный.
Why?
Ну, потому что он блаженный. И я погуглила, какие есть святые блаженные. Вот Святой Василий Блаженный.
Your face is a Святой Василий Блаженный.
Есть еще святой Николай, тайный угодник Божий.
Почему тайный?
Не знаю, блаженный Никита тоже тайный угодник Божий. Мне нравится блаженный Василий больше.
Sorry guys, we speak in Russian. Apologies. Спасибо, Дим. Alright. It's gonna coming along. Maybe let's work on the table a little bit. Hmm?
Will you just take this to repair or something?
You just need a new laptop, Bruce.
Well, why get a new thing if you can repair the old thing?
True. Maybe, yeah, maybe we just need to replace a Wi-Fi
Adapter or something.
adapter, yeah. What's this guy's clothes gonna be? I don't know. Good question. People look slimy, I don't trust them. That's the idea, man. That's the main idea. And like, yo, I'll play a game with this. No, I'm probably gonna remove it later. Too much armor in the scene. Alrighty, it's time for a V late lunch, but it was fun stopping by again. Pieces looking good. Misha, see you all next time. See you, Aster. Them, are you in? Me? Hell no. Olaf and Gru are not that smart, man. That's probably previous gang of debtors that he got involved in or something. That would be my guess. CD, man. Right, we've been going at an hour 23. Good pace, good pace. Alright, let's block him, this guy. skin colors first. Good question. What are they offering? Because that's what are you sell, lady? I am not buying you. Are you selling, lady? I'm not buying. I have no idea what they're selling yet. The story is work in progress. So I'm watching this movie as you're watching me paint it. So I'm in the same boat. Where's those little things coming from? Hmm. Hmm. Alright, guys, you're kind of quiet. I need a little break from thinking about the painting. You guys have any questions? What are you struggling with today, guys? What's your why? What makes you tick? What makes you excited recently? When the last time you cried? When did you get in a fight? Were you ever in a fist fight? I'm trying to start a conversation. I don't know. What are good conversation starters? Here's one. If you had to take one food to an abandoned island and eat it forever, what would it be? I would like to have more context. Hey, Manga. The context. Olaf and Gruel, which is the dog and the Viking. You remember those guys? Are traveling. They're looking for something. What is that something? I have no idea yet. They encounter a tavern. They're wanted all over Lumur Saga. They don't know that their poster is hanging somewhere in that tavern. There's probably going to be some hidden place. Because honestly, Olaf is he's not a very successful wanted man. He's not like a priority, but he's still wanted. So probably those guys right here sent a buddy of theirs to get information or get help capturing the guy, to get the bounty on him. And while they do it, they want to entertain Olaf and say, hey, let's play a game of something. Just to, you know, buy some time. And while they play the game, Olaf accidentally wins, not because he's good, but because he's incredibly unlucky and incredibly lucky at the same time. I still have no idea how it's gonna happen, but somehow it will. And then the entire tavern of full mercenaries are gonna be chasing him at some point. That's probably the backstory. It's more of a like an awkward situation or something like that. We actually have an animatic for this moment that Dartush made, but we still haven't used it yet. Maybe one day. Wanted for what? Well, if you want some lore, Lumur Saga is separated into 4 quadrants. Long time ago, the alien ship crashed, formed a big valley, And whatever happened to the aliens is a secret, but TLDR, they became the Nordic gods. That when one of them loved the Viking world so much that he gave them the technology to fight with the aftermath of what happened to the world after the ship crashed, because a bunch of creatures escaped, a bunch of things started mutating, yada yada yada. Some evil tribes got in possession of some weapons and all that stuff. But anyway, but before all of that, and right after that, it kind of starts very, very slow because, you know, the aliens do try to sustain all of that stuff. But basically different clans start to form that adopting the technology in different ways. Like, for example, in the mountains over here, there's huge fields and then another mountain range. On top of that mountain, there's a little city. We call them shepherds. Why they call them shepherds? Because giants try to cross the mountains and get into the valley. And they ride giant battle rams into battle with crossbows and little dudes just shooting at giants. And they basically shepherd the giants. That's what they call shepherds. So we have shepherds here. Then we have a giant dam that blocks the river. And it makes it slightly smaller. With giant statues. That's going to be a little bit later on. Let's go to the fishermen. When the fishing season comes, those fishes are gigantic and monstrous and super monstrous. They protect after them. And then, on the other side, there's the forest. The ironwood forest. It's huge. There's no particular threat. It's like a crucinarium full of stuff. They're basically not, they're not trying to exterminate the monsters and all that stuff. They're just trying to do population control and make sure that all the things are within the zones. And they're not an organized group. It's just a bunch of mercenaries and people for hire who basically just exist within this forest in bands or solo or something like that. And they hang out in a big tavern. I forgot what it's called. I have it in the script. But they have a strict code of conduct, like do not steal other dude's bounty, you know, do not claim the bounty as your own, even the other hunter did it, and yada yada yada. And Olaf, for people who don't know who Olaf is, like, let me pull up Olaf. Here you go, Olaf. Olaf and Garul, and then they will find a boy later on. They are kind of like, Olaf was a really, really kind of successful monster hunter back in the days. He had a lot of glory days, but he's a messed up, irresponsible dude. Like, I'm not gonna spoil what he did and all that stuff, but on a quest to, you know, redeem his glory days, and in that tavern there's a big, basically like a leaderboard, who is the best of the best type of a deal, with like monsters and weapons and all that stuff. And Olaf portrait now is like at the bottom, not even at the wall. He always like tells stories and all that, how great he was, but everyone laughs at him. So anyways, he did something nasty to a really powerful group of monster hunters, and when he came back to the tavern, he was stripped of whatever honor he had and whatever things he had, and he does something stupid. I'm not gonna say what. And basically, he's not allowed to monster hunt anymore, but he tries to do it illegally. So it's kind of like a from zero to hero story later on. And there's a huge bounty on his head, so all the other monster hunters are trying to get him. So I guess this is kind of like the backstory of all of it. Hey Dima, hello, I'm good. Yes, Misha, thank you. So Olaf is not with the baby yet, right? I don't know yet. I don't know where this moment exactly fits yet. Sorry if my explanation was boring, but I don't know where this moment comes in terms of like timeline wise in the story. I do have the kind of like the big timeline, which is like pre-alien ship crashing, during, and then post the alien crash world. And I think all of Agrul, they're right in between here, A and B. Kind of like something's already weird with that world, but it gets super weird around this moment. I'm not sure where in the story exactly it's yet. I need to figure out in terms of the lore. And then we get all the future things. But the cool thing about this story, I think I explained it to some people, that even though all of like he's like a super messed up, I wouldn't say evil, but he's not a very moral or good character. And then when he encounters the child, Mandalorian style, I guess, there's lots of room for growth, which is super cool. I'll pitch you guys the thing. But an interesting thing, at some point, even though he's messed up and horrible, in the future, the Fisherman Dam will have him as one of the founders with his dedicated statue. Who those guys are, I'm not gonna tell you yet. But it's very interesting how does a loser Viking monster hunter becomes so cool and admired that, you know, people want to build a statue dedicated to him as part of the dam. Yeah. He's not morally gray. He's not even morally gray. He just cares about, you know, bounty, glory in any shape or form. Very prideful, only thinks about himself, egoistic, just self-centered. For a reason, of course, but always there to needs to be admired by other people and has a huge opinion about himself. Yeah, just thinks about his old glory days and how might he get them back. Yeah, very petty person when we start the conversation within the story. And then we understand why he became that way, how he will change and all that stuff. I really, really like character of Olaf because he's not this like... Anyways, there's a lot of room for improvement in building his character through different situations, what he can learn and all that stuff. What I understood is lots of time when we begin our stories, we just create tropes that just kind of like exist in a vacuum and they just do a cool thing that we set them to do. But for the most part, they're already like formed and they do their thing and there's nothing to it. With Olaf, it's like, you know, I really like stories about broken people and messed up people who are trying to get their lives together, and it's just a much interesting way of storytelling, to me at least. We'll see how it goes, man. I don't really know yet myself. Like, again, I'm not really good at storytelling professionally, like Brad Bird and other. Like, you always try to improve. Well, my storytelling skills are enough to do what I do for Disney, Netflix, and all other things, but for my personal standard, it's not there yet. It will. Just need more time practicing. It's not easy. It's specifically because probably if I really wanted to, you know, improve on my storytelling, because visual storytelling, in my opinion, is easier. Plus minus. I need to do much more writing, but there's not enough time at the moment to do more writing. And very, very soon I'll have a small break from my freelance gigs from like January 20th to February 18th, something like that, right around my birthday. So almost like solid 20 days. So I really want to use that opportunity, maybe just to maybe do some story breakdowns with you guys, do some writing, some pitch meetings, and then discuss a bunch of interesting things. But yeah, man, I'm honestly not even an artist. I'm more of a like I'm a director slash scriptwriter who can paint and learn that medium of storytelling. And now I'm trying to expand into other avenues to really express what I want to express with my stories. Because for the most part, I need those stories. Like, believe it or not, I'm a very broken person myself when it comes to certain things. I need inspiration, I need some kind of hope, I need all that stuff. And most of the times, other people or other projects and other things, they don't give you that. So you're like, you know what? If I can't get it out there, I'll just do something myself, for myself. And that's what creative process is all about. Yeah. His name is not Oleg, Olaf, but we can call him Oleg. That's fine. Olaf. The reason why I wanted to call him Olaf is just, like, Olaf is like John, like a super common name in the Viking world. So it's like a commoner trying to become uncommon. Builds all this backstory about himself and all that stuff, but most of it is not true. And how, kind of like, in pursuit of those things, he loses his heroism and his morals and his ethics. But then when he stops pursuing the things, heroism and other things find him by itself without him trying. And it's going to be kind of like one of the things I want to get him to. It's going to be a very long journey for him to get there, but he will get there somehow. And the kid that he finds, and spoiler alert, gets quote-unquote fired and then, and then chased around the entire Lumur Saga world, is because of the child that he quote-unquote saved. He didn't really save the child. I'll explain later. He didn't save the child. He did something else. Yeah, I know that this story is gonna be great because I pitched lots of stories to my wife, and usually she gets very, very bored after the first 2 words that I say to her. Because it's like boy speak and, you know, whatever dudes like. But then with Olaf and Gruul, she was kind of, huh, what about that thing? And it's like, what happens next? And then, man, if an audience or somebody you pitch to then ask a question, what happens next? You have something. You don't have something good yet, but you have a something that has potential. That's how I judge all my stories, I guess. At the moment. Maybe we'll need to design all those chess pieces and what they do, and what's the gameplay of this thing. I was thinking that it needs to be a mix between poker and chess, so you kind of have to lie, and then also make a move, and maybe there's dice involved. I'm not sure. Hey, Christian, what's up, my friend? We just did an improvised stream, just hanging here right at the end of it. A bunch of Vikings went to sleep. We mostly operate on the nighttime schedule. But yeah, how's it doing, dude? Sick card? It's not sick yet. Hopefully it will be. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to when. This is how it started. You know, one thing that I lost from the sketch is that he was really looking from the under thing, and now he's not doing that. So we need to get that back on track. And I think he had a piece of hair from behind, yeah, on the sketch. But by the way, when's your birthday? My birthday is February 19th. I'll be 28. Uh, by the way, Christian also does streaming. He interviews a bunch of people. If you know Sketchy Van podcast, if you ever, I listen to it when I have the time. Check out his stuff. I think he just posted something the other day or yesterday. Another interview. Didn't have the time to watch it. Just I have time to freelance. And mostly it, that's it. Just freelance life, man. Yeah, I'll be older soon.
Как называется песня?
You're too loud. Sorry.
А?
You're too loud. You're in your
Oh,
you're in your AirPods with.
What's the song called?
Ta-ta-ta-tom, ta-ta-ta-tom.
No.
What?
Something like that.
Where's it from?
I don't know, I just heard it and I can't remember the name of the song.
I remember only da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Okay, that's like completely different. Like, that's not. Okay, never mind. I'll just.
Guys, do you know what she's talking about?
It's
Boris
used in
knows.
Chanel commercial
In
with
Chanel?
Margot Robbie.
With Marco Robbie?
Yes, that's the song.
Boris knows. Boris says he knows. Boris, tell us what's the song?
It's like an old song.
An old song. One sec. All right.
I'll find it. Never mind. Don't get distracted. Sorry.
Well, my community's finding it for you.
Oh wow. That's nice.
You
Oh,
you're making people work
sorry.
while they
I just
work.
really need this song.
You go, oh yeah, yeah. You know how that's how dictators are born?
That's like second time I was called Nazi already.
Oh no.
Sorry. I think I found it.
We can find the song faster. Boris. Carl Jenkins Palladio. I'll send you. Thank you, Boris.
Okay, I know what to do.
This one? Tell me if that's... Alright, what time is it? Oh, 2 hours exactly. Alright, let's add the eyes to the girl.
No.
No, that's not it?
No, but it's actually I played the song with the orchestra actually.
Oh, you did?
That's what it's cool, but no, it's I think I. Okay. It's Daft Punk Very Disputuo. This one.
Daft Punk something something?
This one I was talking about.
Don't play it, I'll get YouTube banned.
Okay. It's such a good song.
Your face is such a good song. I can't hear that many folks. You guys remember that meme that Daft Punk is the two dudes from Home Alone, the robbers? Which is not true, but it was a really fun conspiracy theory that I enjoyed. Alright, boys and girls. I don't know if they had purple dye in the Viking Age. It was really hard to come along. So that's why everything's like earthly and green. Because those colors was easier to get. And blue. I think blue was also hard to get. I'm not sure. But purple, basically impossible in the Viking world. Will there be a recording of the stream? Yeah, of course. The previous one stayed on, and this one also stays on. I'm keeping those things so you can guys rewatch, specifically for people who are in different timelines. This is all of them. This is just this guy. And those guys. Okay, where's my big dude? Where did I put my big dude in? Huh. Where are you? Oh, you're just in the entirety of the thing. Okay. Okay, what's gonna happen if I do this? Okay, cool. Good. Then I just do this. Paintbrush. Say hello to Pavel, guys. Basically, especially if you're Russian speaking, Pasha has some color and light content on his channel too. He's one of my, well, one and only mentor on the program that we do right now. So if you're Russian speaking and you wanna follow some tutorials, that's good stuff. He also teaches my color and light course for the text feedback session thing in Magic, so. Tequila sunset. Yeah, I'm just doing little final things. So it's not too, what do you call it? So it's not too bad to share as a screenshot of what we did today. But we did progress further, you know? I think if we had another 2 hours, it would have been nearly there. Of course, usually my brain finds extra things to do later on. Alright, let's see. Before... Alright, so this is before the stream. This is after the stream. You know what? Not a bad progress. You know what? Just so... Let's just get some lighting on these guys because it's... We'll do it really, really quick. Just because I want to. It's gonna be really rough, but... I just want to see how it might look. Even if you want bounce light sometimes into the same multiplier layer, you can just do that. Right, this doesn't look really, really good, but well, it's a start. We'll clean it up later on. We do this. Just curious what's gonna happen. No, too dirty. Dude, let's make it cinematic. Lots of fog machines. There's lots of people smoking. Oh.
Already put my off.
No, nothing, just doing the thing. Alright, guys. Alright, let me. I want to go back to probably this. Alright, guys. You know that meme? Thank you for 10 subscribers. Thank you for the last six Vikings who are in here. Yeah, we'll probably stream next week. depending on how my freelance schedule goes. And yeah, we'll wrap this sucker completely. This is what, yeah, I think it's a good progress. From this to this, little by little, we are step forward is not a step back, so that's good. We messed up some of the values, but we'll figure out later how to make them good. So yeah. Anyways, see you guys. Let's see you next week. Oh, by the way, yeah, never mind. See you next week, guys. Skull, stay strong. Paint stories, touch hearts. Die trying. See ya. Thanks everybody for coming. Bye bye.